Let's go. So, Jayden Daniels, his second preseason performance. Our first video set some records. And look, you guys flinged me for what I said about his preseason game versus the Jets. And a little bit later, for those that are just new to the channel, I am an LSU YouTuber, so I have watched every single Jayden snap. Right here, you get a double-A gap pressure look, and they decide to drop the edge and bring both guys, and guess what? Boom. Really good blitz pickup. Good job by Jayden to have everything set up. Everyone's been crapping on this Commanders offensive line, and this is actually a route that Jayden has thrown more than probably anyone else in this draft class. It's not just a comeback route, but it's a comeback route with the guy draped. So Jayden did more of this in 2022 compared to 2023, where guys would just be draped all over Malik Nabers or Brian Thomas Jr., more often than not Malik Nabers, and he would still be able to make an accurate throw. Now, Malik would generate a lot of separation, but even if he didn't, Jayden still trusted him to make a play, and Jayden's ball location, particularly in 2023, got so much better. I mean, look at that. Look at that, right? All right, here we go. Jayden, I mean, this is just absolutely ridiculous stuff. Abso-freaking-lutely ridiculous. So Miami going into this game was going to say, look, we know Jayden could scramble. What we're going to do is we're going to bring layers to our pressure. So instead of just bringing everyone at once, we're going to have a spy kind of loop around because Jayden loves to scramble. And sometimes in college, he could just scramble right into a sack, right? So that's what Miami's trying to do. But the thing is Jayden is really good from the pocket as well. Okay, he gets back into this drop. He could throw this ball right here to the tight end for an absolutely massive gain of yards. But I want you to see this ball location again to Terry McLaurin. It is bang on a rope right there. It is unreal. We get to this 3rd and 3, and obviously this is not Jalen Ramsey Terry McLaurin is going up against, but it's still ridiculous stuff right here by Jayden Daniels. He's like, look, you're going to give my one-on-one to my absolute best receiver. Look at the decisiveness when Jayden's deciding to throw this football. It's really good. All quarterback coaches on comebacks can always say it could be a little bit sooner, but the ball location allows Terry McLaurin to turn up field and make a play, right? Terry is 30 years old, and there's Jalen Ramsey right there. So this is one of his last hurrahs. And that is ridiculous stuff. Absolutely ridiculous. So my copy here is a little cut off. Jayden misses Jahan Dotson out here. Jahan Dotson's just not a good receiver, right? I understand he missed him. That ball's got to be better. But still, when you throw the ball to Jahan Dotson, you've got to throw the ball absolutely perfect. All right, we get to here. 2nd and 10. And we get a motion right here. So that is giving Jayden an indication that it's probably going to be some variation of a soft zone, okay? Now, it's really cut off here. I hate it when they do that. I obviously much prefer the wider angle. I think most fans do as well. And we'll be incorporating more all-22 stuff as the season moves on. And once again, they bring in simulated pressure. Everything is picked up really well. But even if it wasn't, Jayden is playing so fast, right? Look at him, see Diami Brown, and bang, hits him right there for a nice gain to make it a manageable 3rd. So, yeah, I guess in theory, you can make a case that this out can be thrown to this side right here and it be complete. But the thing about throwing that out here is if the cloud corner sees it and picks it off, it's a touchdown going the other way. Plus, we're in scoring position. You don't want to risk that. So he decides to just throw this up to Terry McLaurin because the corner did bite down. And, man, it wasn't a good throw at all. But why wasn't it a good throw? Well, there was a lot of pressure. It was a really good blitz call. They overloaded this side, and they backed out right here. And, well, if you're Jayden, you don't want to take any hits. And, I think in an actual game, Jayden is rolling out here and doing something. All right, we move ahead to the 2nd and medium, and this really is the only patented Jayden play, right? The zone read pull, you just can't crash if you're an end, or you got to have some contained responsibility. And once again, I can just tell that Jayden doesn't have the full burners on. If he did, this would have been a far more explosive play, and he's still able to break a tackle and fall forward here. Kingsbury, there we go. Some quick RPO kind of stuff. You see this defender sneak into the box right here. Okay, Jayden, he's reading this defender, and he decides to throw it. This is the right read. Okay, a handoff would have been interesting there because they did have some good blocks to the inside, but he throws the ball here to Jahan Dotson, who, once again, I think is average, and it's a disgrace to the single-digit number 1, excuse me. If you wear number 1, you got to break tackles and make plays. He just doesn't do that. All right, here we go, 2nd and 7, and whoa! What? Am I getting mooned by a Smurf here? What the heck? Either way, this is just very creative right here from Cliff. Play action fake, draw these backers in, slip your tight end over the middle, and I would have loved to have seen this be Ben Sinnott, the rookie, but instead it's Bates. Yeah, when it comes to ball location, you would have liked to have seen this ball hit in stride. Obviously, that backer right there probably concerned Jayden, and you have to run that play pretty quickly. But overall, Jayden's ball location in this game was insane. So, this is once again really ridiculous stuff. So, backer blitzes, edges blitzing, and now you get a 3-on-3 out here. All right, good read again by Jayden on the RPO. Now, once again, I don't know for sure if these are RPOs. I would need to be in the meeting room. Okay, of course, the ball location could have been better on the upfield shoulder, but he got it there. And now you just got to have someone make a play. Let's see, Jahan Dotson, he can't block either. We saw it in the Jets game. That's actually a really good job by Olamide Zacchaeus. I've never been able to say his name. JAYDEN Daniels. And if you are a super JAYDEN Daniels fan, go to Power Hour LSU. I have a gazillion film studies. Every single throw he made in college, we did a breakdown. And we finally get Austin Eckler on the screen. Okay, this is what the Commanders want to do. Okay, first off, love this play design, okay? Love the sequencing of this play design. So you're hitting quick screens to the left, quick screens to the left. You get a trips here to the left side, and you slip to the right. That's really good stuff. And look at the spacing on this from Cliff. You have all these receivers drawing all these players over here, okay? So now you're running the screen back this way, and let's see how many yards you can get. Overall, good throw right here by Jayden. And this is who you want with the football. One of the best receiving backs you'll ever see in Austin Eckler. So, good job by the guard peeling back. And they actually do get the blocks necessary. Dolphins did a good job mitigating this play. But still, the design was good. Execution could be cleaner. And if you are a Commanders fan, I'm going to be doing a Jayden film study every week this year. All right, so we get to this 3rd and 11. And, yeah, I mean, there's not really a whole lot you can do, okay? It's cover 3, and everyone is just so far back. So, what I like to do, all right, this was a start and stop. Let's see, did he get over the top of this? No, that's just not going to be there. It's a good job by the DB. Love the wide camera angle as well so we could see everything. I mean, everything is just capped here. Let's see if this in-breaker on this 3rd and 11 is there. No. I mean, come on. So, he makes the right decision. Just hit this check down. And guess what? You can go for it on 4th. This is a very long throw. Puts it right on the target. And Bates, once again, I would like to see Ben Sinnott be this guy. Because Sinnott is really good with the football in his hands. This makes it a manageable 4th. I love seeing Jalen Ramsey and Jalen Phillips. And now you can kick a far more manageable field goal.
Consistency with some accuracy things, deep down the field, intermediate, being able to just hit those big plays on the run, give our receiver a chance because we have a lot of special talent around us.
So that was JD Daniels last summer at the Manning Passing Academy before his big Heisman explosion season. And the reason why I wanted to share that is because Jayden was very honest with himself before his final season. Brian Kelly and Mike Denbrock as OC were very public about needing Jayden to be a better overall thrower in all areas of the field and being more aggressive, being more accurate. And Jayden, in almost every interview that he did when he was asked about it, said the same thing. He said, I got to get better. I got to get more accurate. I got to be more consistent, and so on and so on. And this game right here showed me another level of him as a player, because this game was boring. Yes, this was not what you normally think of when it comes to Jayden Daniels. Heck, just look at the stat line. You're talking about the best deep ball throwing season maybe ever in college football history. 10 of 12, a bunch of outs, a bunch of boring check down kind of stuff. And that shows you that Jayden is evolving, because you saw for yourself the Miami Dolphins were just sitting back in such soft coverages that he only really could throw intermediate stuff. And, personally, obviously, being from Louisiana, Drew Brees is one of my favorite athletes ever. There were so many Drew Brees games, including, the big win over the Colts, that 10 of his completions were to running backs, right? It was mostly just check down, short, death by 1,000 cut types of plays. And Jayden rarely played like that in college, right? He was a deep ball, big play thrower, and this game showed you that he's not just going to force it just for the sake of forcing it. It also showed you that he's not going to run just for the sake of running. Let me know who you think is better, Jayden or Caleb, in floating in your face, our Caleb film study from earlier today. It is Power Hour NFL. Boom! And tonight, we are doing grilled chicken. Let's go.